Okay, I'm going to do a demonstration for you. I have two floor plans. One is already fixed on my table, another one I'm going to use later. And first to place this floor plan at a 30 or 60 degree angle. So I'm checking. By the way, I got T-square, which I can move along the edge. A normal table will do. So you can move along the edge, the T-square, and then you can also, move your triangle. So I'm going to check. Okay, good. That's 30 degree. Now I'm going to measure and place my second floor plan accordingly. So we know the height is 5 meters. So I'm going to maybe just do a couple of corners. So I'm going to start with this corner right here. Okay, so I would draw very lightly with a pencil. Okay. If you like, you can draw a couple of vertical lines. You don't have to draw all of them. So that's good enough. Just 3 vertical lines, and measure in 1 to 50, 5 meter. Okay, and mark on it. I'm using pen, but you should probably use pencil to start to draw them. So I mark. Okay, here is 5 meter. From this corner also. 5 meter. And from this corner also. 5 meters. Okay. So now let's place the second floor plan based on those 3 corners. So corner, and one more point is there. Okay, so now this is fixed to a good location. Okay, so the second floor plan is already placed. Now I'm going to put another piece of paper on top of it. Cover both. Fix it. Okay, so now we should be able to see. I'm going to connect those points that I think I'm going to see, but then open up the front so that those 2 walls I'm not going to draw because it's going to block my view. So I would start from this wall right here. From this point to this point, vertical, connect, okay, and then this point, connect, and inner point, okay, and then use your triangle. Because it's a parallel line, so everything is parallel at 30 and 60 degree. Okay, so that's that wall. Now I'm going to draw this curved wall. Okay, I will just start from this corner because those two are gone, so I'm not going to draw them. Connecting the corner. Okay, this point to that point. Connecting this corner. Okay, and at the end of it, partially I will not see because it's blocked, so I'm only going to draw what I can't see. Now I have some design. I have 3 steps here, a little bit ramp, and then end up at a 2 meter high. Okay, so maybe I would start to draw my steps and read, and then come back to some of the structure. Okay, so this is my first step. The step is 150. So I would measure 150. Okay. Not big, about this much. Okay, then this is the side of the first step. Actually, I may not need that one because, oh, actually I do. Okay, and then the second step is starting from, because they kind of like tubes, they come out a little. So I know the second step is here, because the first step is there's already height, so the second step has to measure from not from the bottom, but like there's a little distance because that's already a height there. I roughly just check if that's pretty much the same height. Okay, so not measuring, I'm just giving the same height. Okay, that's the second, the front of it. Now let's do So the second step, I know if it's on the floor, it's right here, but it's not on the floor, so that's why it's a little bit above. That's the second step. Because it's a parallel line, second step goes like this. And goes all the way to the wall, maybe even a bit more. And then the third step, vertically, is somewhere here. Horizontally sticks out. So you can see if it's at the bottom, it's here, but then there's a little gap, and then if the third step is at the bottom, is here, but the height is this much from floor. I'm not going to, I just use a pencil so that you can sort of see. and just kind of keep a loose end. Okay, not very precise though, because see, that's a height. This looks like a little bit higher, so I draw in this just so that we see the structure. So we know that those are the steps, and then we have a ramp going up to 2 meters all the way to here. So I'm going to measure 2 meters here. One to 50. So we know that this comes to 2 meters. That would be the last, so I give the same height, like the steps. Flat for a little bit, like this much, if there was something from the floor plan, because this is curved, and the ramp roughly comes to here. Okay. So that's pretty much. One is the square shape, and then the rest is curve. I do not need to draw because, oh, I actually do have this in my little vertical line. Keep using your triangles. Let's see where the third steps finished. So from the floor plan, the first one, you would be able to see that's the point that the third steps, so extended this all the way to here, okay? So that's where the third step finishes. But it's finished like a curve. So if you can see the bottom curve, you should try to draw about the same shape. So that's pretty much the third step, but the second and the first we kind of just don't see because it's covered by this wall. Okay, so now I have a ramp from this corner to this corner, and from somewhere here, because the original floor plan, the third step sticks out about this much. So from this corner to that corner. So in this case, you just have to do it, kind of make a guess, because you know it's a ramp. Okay, so just kind of make a good guess, because what we do is we are drawing a curve from this point to this point and this point to this point, and give thickness. Okay. So now I have something that's on the floor plan that's looking a bit interesting, which is kind of like arch. What I'm thinking is maybe go vertically, but a little bit diagonal because they're not horizontally also moved a little bit, so it's a little bit slanted. Because I have floor plan, the first floor plan here, and then the second one that's reaching the ceiling is actually shifted a little bit. So I'm just going to try to connect those corners. This point to this point, this to this, and this to this. That's inside. So in this case, this line is not vertical, it's actually just, maybe I will demonstrate to you some other example later. I'll draw something that on the first floor plan or at the bottom is here, maybe on the top it moved to somewhere, so it's kind of a diagonal. Goes all the way to outside. It's an interesting structure.